Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of High Top Sports. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated at the moment. Trying to figure out our game day show for tomorrow, and we had a last minute cancellation, and I've been on the hunt to get this thing figured out. So we got to figure it out. Uncle Lou's gonna be joining us. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be lit. Shout out to Uncle Lou. I know us Gator fans get rowdy with Uncle Lou. The guy is a genuinely phenomenal guy. Like, call him at the last second. He's like, "Yeah, I got you. Let's do this." Incredible dude. Not to mention that we had this whole debacle going on. It's a call-in show. So the only way this thing works is if you call in. Now, to also state, I am an hour lock. Okay. So 8:10, 15, 8:15, we got to shut it down. So there's people in here. I don't think there will be. If there is, I got to go because I have to do this show that I was talking about. So that is number one priority. Number two, this show is going to be a fun show because this show is brought to you by Prize Picks, and we're going to do the prize pick'ems, the people's prize pick'ems lineup tonight. So that's gonna be cool. So everyone's gonna call in and pick that. We're gonna put together. The people are gonna put together this lineup. Again, if you aren't using Prize Picks, lock it in. Lock it in. All right, boys, let's get into it. Alapac's already waiting here. I love
it. Hey,
what's up,
hey, Sean? I'm doing good, my man.
We're about to rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good weekend. We got Lagway lighting us up. Did you see the video? They just dropped the video.
Yes, when they showed the his last name slowly, it faded in. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. That got me hyped.
How you feeling about seeing him tomorrow?
Oh, I can't wait. I hope he balls out. I hope he balls out. But there's also a part of me that hopes that maybe we should lose. We get rid of fucking Billy.
I can't do that. I think the writing's already on the wall, win or lose. We need to just go out there and do our thing. I think at this point, that video was cool to see, like, Boone step up. Like, I just want the players to play for themselves at this point. Like, F everything else. Yeah. Just go out there and play. I think Billy's buried himself enough. Like, you guys, hey, we don't have to suck anymore. Let's go out there and get it done. But hey, real quick, let's do this. Let's do the prize pick. All right. So real quick. This is tough. Okay. We have to follow certain rules when we talk about prize picks. So don't say any like certain terms. Just say, I can't really explain it without getting ourselves in trouble. But let's just say yes to whatever I ask you or no. Okay.
All right.
That's to make it simple. I know it sounds really dumb, but I'm just keeping it honest with you. All right. So let's do this. So we're going to do our college football lineup for tomorrow. All right. So you can see here's all the people we can select out of popular. We can go to passing yards. I mean, I wonder if DJ's in here. We can take a look. If you've got a player in mind, it's more or less passing yards, receiving yards. If you've got a guy like, hey, I got Quinn Ewers from the Texas-Michigan game. I'm feeling pretty good about him. Let's go on the more, right? So do you got a name that you're feeling good about tomorrow?
Yeah, DJ. Let's do DJ.
Let's see if he's in here. He may not be in here just given the circumstances. He's not. Wait. Yeah, he's not. I didn't think he would be given.
All right, let's do Quinn Ewers then. I think he's
okay.
Good.
So we've got more or less 245.5 passing yards tomorrow against Michigan. Do you think more? Just see more or less? What do you think?
I think less.
Less. Okay. There's the first leg to the first lineup part of Mr. The Prize Picks there. So we've got that. All right. We're going to leave it there, and we'll come back to when someone else calls in, Al. But you were the first pick to the lineup there, big guy. Good stuff there. We'll see how it plays. I'm thinking about doing, so we're going to put $5 on 6, and then once the winning, whatever the winnings are, like maybe splitting it between somebody. I'll figure it out. But have some fun.
Did you see the captains?
Yeah, I saw the timeline in absolute shambles is what I saw.
Man, I saw those captains. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. People were upset. For those of you who don't know, it's Cameron James, which I love, Rocco Underwood, who had the biggest hit of the game, long snapper, and then Damian George, offensive lineman, right guard, that people were very unhappy with given his effort on Saturday. So
no effort at all.
I understand it completely. Let me see. What are your thoughts on the Billy situation? I know you just said you want us to lose, so he gets fired. I guess you're already over him.
I am. Like, he had 3 years. I think
Who's your top 3 picks?
Lane definitely is first. Like,
Okay.
Lane's definitely first. I'm guessing Lincoln Ryan would be second. Third, Ellie from Missouri.
Eli?
Yeah, Eli.
Eli Drinkwitz. Yeah, that seems to have tossed around a lot. I think I've seen that name pop up a few. I like Eli. I think I like the way I like his little. I don't know his. He's got like a subtle swagger about him.
He does.
But look, he took a long time at Mizzou. Don't get it twisted. But he's recruited like a madman over there recently. I think he's got a good situation. But I don't know if I put him on top of my list. But I don't hate it. Somebody mentioned there's a ton of names flying around. These I don't put much weight into them. But the Belichick's son, defensive coordinator for New England.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I'm kind of like in a weird way. Like I think what Bill O'Brien's come in and done. I said NFL coach on our Discord, and people were like, "Well, what about the recruiting aspect of it?" And I was like, "This shit's about to recruit itself with the salary cap." But I understand that part of it too. But
like
I don't know.
Like how different is going to be? Like we have NIL now. It's similar to the NFL now.
Yeah, I think it's the effort, right? Because we've talked about the amount of how much work goes into being a head coach in college football now. Like it's literally nonstop. And people were running away from college football last year to get away from it. And even like a Chip Kelly Chip goes to be the OC at Ohio State to kind of get rid of all the bullshit. So it's tough. It's going to be tough, I think, to where that's going to play out. But those are good names. If that happens. Well, Ella, what else you got for me before I let you go, big guy? What's your final thoughts on tomorrow and everything?
If DJ balls out or we lose a head coach by the end of the game. That's only two things.
That's the only two things that can happen. Even if he balls out, I think there's going to be definitely some question marks. I mean, we're down Khalil Jackson, but hopefully we see some Hawkins. Hopefully we see some Abrams. Hopefully we see some Aiden Mizell. Yeah. I'm in a weird way. Look, I love Florida football, so I'll be excited for tomorrow, and I'm going to just kind of put the rest of it, all the nonsense off the field to the side. You know what I mean?
There's a rumor going around that Callaway might play call tomorrow.
Well, no, I think we'll know pretty quickly. I mean, we'll see how it goes. But I appreciate it, big dog. Thank you for calling in. As always, man. I appreciate your support. Love you, boy.
Love you too.
Later, buddy.
Go Gators.
I thought I was going to be able to avoid this call, but
what's good, Sheldon? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? No, I didn't forget about you. I tried to call in last week, and you had so many people that the link disappeared. So I just said I'd wait. Okay.
Respect. Yeah. I was wondering why you didn't call in. Hey, while we're here, though, let's do this. I don't know if you saw, but we're doing the prize picks, pick'ems tonight. Okay. All right, so just be careful. Don't say anything. Just say yes or no. Do you have a particular player in mind for tomorrow that you want to pick more or less on, that you feel good, like more passing yards or more receiving yards?
Passing yards or more receiving yards?
Or touchdowns or receptions. Like, look, we can do reception touchdowns. You got basically Jadon Blue is, more than half a rushing or receiving touchdown. Like, is he gonna get one? Basically, do you think that Donovan Edwards? We're trying to get all these picks right, so we got to be locked and loaded here.
Okay. Yes for Donovan, and no for Jaden.
Okay. Well, you're only doing one, so we got the yes, more than half a touchdown on Donovan Edwards. I love it. Okay, so there's our two picks there for our lineup. We're going to do a few more. All right. I just wanted to do that. Right? Everyone who's hopping in here and calling in, we're going to do that. So there you go. Now you're helping out the Florida fan base. So you're welcome.
Hey, you guys need it.
Get your lickings in while we're here. Mike is yours.
Well, no, I'm never disrespectful. Like I've never been disrespectful.
One of my faves.
Yeah, I tried to call in a couple times and tell you that I was trying to give a prediction because I actually predicted the score perfectly. So, I just didn't have a chance to get on your show and tell you about it. It's going to be a really good year for the state of Florida, minus the northern portion of Florida. So I'm not even mad about it. And you know what? It might be a blessing in disguise, Shelton, Might be a blessing in disguise.
How you figure? Because we get rid of Billy?
Yeah, well, think about it. Mario got hired after we lost to Florida State when with Manny Diaz. We had the clearly better team. So I think it's a blessing in disguise for you. So I think you'll be okay. It hurts now. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck, and I'm just telling you that. But you'll be fine.
I said today in the video, I said, look, we got to get the room's going to get messy before it gets clean. Look, you're reasonable. I appreciate you because you're a reasonable Miami fan. The Florida's team is talented more than what was the scoreboard on Saturday, right? You give credit for that?
I think you were talented like Miami was in 2021, where we were telling all sorts of lies. I think you're built like we were, or all your talent was outside. Your skill positions are fantastic. I think your skill positions are top tier. I think they can rival anybody in college football. But those trenches, man, you got to get those fixed because they've been a problem even when Richardson was quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think I told you guys that last year. I think I told you guys that last year when you lost to Utah. I'm like, man, maybe it's just new line coach, and I think you guys just need to get the verbiage down. But y'all just, I think people underestimated Miami's defensive line and our offensive line, but even so, it shouldn't look like that. It shouldn't be, you guys couldn't really get a push. So I think if you get the trenches down, Billy's got to get out of his own way. He's got to hit a home run for the O-line and defensive line hires. But I think
there's no chance he gets an opportunity to hire anybody. We gotta see you later, alligator.
Yeah, but what I'm hoping doesn't happen. Like honestly, I hope DJ Lagway doesn't do too good to have Billy keep his job. I think that's where you're towing the fine line. Where if DJ actually pulls out some wins for you guys, and the administration's just like, see, Billy did just fine. A little 5-7 again, but it's a freshman quarterback. We'll be just fine. Like, no, that's a problem, right?
I don't think so. I like where your head's at, but I don't think so. I think the loss was too atrocious. To the 5-7, 6-6, that conversation was definitely there before the season. Even with a potential loss to Miami, that wasn't a loss. That was a bloodbath.
That was a beatdown. Yeah.
That was a beatdown.
And you guys got to come down. You got to go down to SAMFORD next year.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. You guys don't have fans, so we'll be fine there. But
you guys had fans that didn't help you either. So I don't know
okay, fair enough. Okay, all right. That's enough whoopings for me today. Chai, I appreciate it, man. As always, calling in, man. I'm glad I got you this time. Sorry I missed you last time.
Oh, of course. And DJ is going to put about 5 touchdowns on the board. So I predict our score. I predict 40. It should have been in the 50s, but I'll predict 44-17 versus Sanford. I'll predict that for you.
Okay, I'll take it. I want to think. I don't. They shouldn't score 10, but I'll take it.
You guys were in a bloodbath with Charlotte last year. I'm trying to.
We'll see later, big guy.
All right, Charlotte. Have a good night, man.
Later, buddy. I love it. Okay, Anthony Brown, what's going on, man?
What's going on, handsome guy?
Yeah, I wish I say the same to you, but I can't see you. How you doing?
Yeah, well, it's dark out here. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. My phone's about to die. I just had to drop this kind of.
Hey, well, real quick, can you give me a pick 'em for the prospects?
I can't see the screen. What do you got for me?
Oh shoot. Okay. Do you want to do over? Oh shoot. More or less passing, or more or less on rushing, touchdowns?
Let's do passing. Let's do passing.
Okay, and I'll give you the names. We got Malik Murphy, Moore, 200. I'm trying to think of his names. Haynes King, Moore, 200. Avery Johnson, more than 191 at Tulane. Kyle McCord.
Shoot. Who's GT playing tomorrow again? I looked at it earlier.
Syracuse.
Ooh, I'm gonna take the under 200 for that one. I feel like that's safe.
I like it. All right. Love that. All right. Now let's get into it. Tell me what you got.
Well, all right. Have you ever had a beater car? You got to get to work. You got bald tires, maybe 2 of them are spares, a leaky radiator, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Yeah. That's what tomorrow feels like. You know you're gonna make it to work. You know they're gonna win, right? But Everything past that, like maybe you get one good song on the radio on your way to work, and that's the one like blessing kind of going on, and that's going to be that they win, and you get to see Lagway's potential going forward and that kind of thing.
Okay.
But that's where we're at.
I love the analogy. That was
That's all I had to drop on you.
I appreciate you dropping on, man. Thank you, Anthony. Good seeing you, buddy.
Hey, you too, man. I'm gonna let some other people get in here. I got dinner going.
All right, man. Will you be good? I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Later, bub.
Hey, what's going on, big dog?
Why the long face, Bubba?
Here, I'm about to go against the grain, and I'm gonna get scolded for this shit by all of our fans. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it out there.
Okay.
Hot take: Billy's not getting fired. We're about to win the next 5 games. Let me tell you why. And I've been listening to you, and I see that you've completely given up on us. You're done. You're over it. I get it. I totally get it.
Hold on. I haven't given up on the team. I'm just checked out on Billy. I'm still a Gator, bro. I want us to win the next 6 in a row. I'm just checked out on him and his ability. We can win 6 in a row. I'm still not. I don't know if I can trust it. I feel like if we win 6 in a row, it's simply because DJ goes, "I got this. Get out of the way."
Wow. Wow. Okay. That was my question for you was, are you still going to be, so you still could see us, you could still, here's my thing is the way everybody's talking, it's like the season's over. Like, okay, that's all we need to see. Let's forfeit the rest of the games. And I got a huge problem with that because here's why. I drank the Kool-Aid like you did. I'm in this shit. I saw all offseason, all of our insiders, including Nick De La Torre, Zach Oliverti, all these guys, even Cam Parker, they see the talent. The talent doesn't lie. You look at what Elijah Badger did at Arizona State. You look at what Shimray DK, they led their teams in receiving yards. Like they might not have been good Saturday, but they were good at their previous schools. I just, there's too much talent for me to say we're the rest of our games. I just feel like, and this is my question for you. I don't want to ramble on. This is my question for you is, can the narrative get changed? As in, like, everybody wants Billy's head right now, and they're out on us. What happens if we go beat A&M at home, we go win on the road at Mississippi State, and then we come back, and let's say we rattle off win against UCF, and we're going into Tennessee 4-1. Does the narrative change? Do people start again?
You have to go into Georgia undefeated and look as like complete 180 every single week in and week out. And look, if you come out those games because you go to Mississippi State, you go to Tennessee, and you dominate those 2 schools with ease. I mean, yeah, could he change the narrative? 100%. And I would be willing to adjust too. The narrative, the issue is like you didn't give me a hope on Saturday. And again, Judd was on Wednesday and said, "Well, what if they're just the top 5 team in the country?" That's fine. That's cool. I'll give them that. And I'm not saying they're not great. But why are we so far behind? That we look like an FCS school to them.
Well, if you listen to what, I mean, again, I know Billy says the same things at every press conference, but he was shocked. And you look at what Boone said too. I was listening to what Boone said. Like, they're just talking about how this is not what we saw in the fall camp. Like, we really thought we were ready. We really thought we were good. It's the first game of the year, man. I just think we came out flat. The trenches is a huge issue. Our offensive line's a problem. We all know that. Like, the right side, I can't even believe how many guys they had cycling in and out. Like, what happened to 5=1, you know? But that's a whole other story. My thing is we got the players out on the perimeter. We got the skill guys. I trust our running backs. I trust our receivers. I like us. I just think it's tough to say off of one game, okay, this team's done, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like we could still be a 6-7 win team. I'm out on 8 or 9, but I definitely think we could still win 6 or 7. I think it's still in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, look, I'm not one to check out. I think I'm still going to be all in, right? And I believe that week to week that there is an opportunity. Look, I mean, the only thing I'm going to take away from Saturday is how the play calling is and how DJ does. Defensively, like if there's a question mark, I'm going to be irate. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But if we go out there and dominate, I'm not going to be like, yeah, oh, we're back. No, that's what we should do. So you got to earn my respect A&M game. But A&M, I'm not 100% sold on. And then you got to go to Mississippi State, which people are kind of nervous about too. Go on the road, which we do not do well. We haven't done well the entire time Billy has been here, regardless of what we have. Look, I know where your head's at, and that's where I've led the last 3 years. there's no excuse for coming out flat-footed. I can't say like
Yeah.
I can't try to convince myself. Look, I would love to be wrong. I would love to be on the other side. Like that's where everyone was like before the season, like wanting to be right. Like I want to be wrong. I would want to be historically wrong on this. And if we go on a freaking tear, I'm not gonna say eat shit out of a cup, but I will, buzz my head.
Can I ask you? Like, I have a thing here, and I'll get out of your hair. What did it take for you personally, Shelton, to be back on the Billy train? I mean, and realistically speaking, nothing crazy. Like realistically, what's the threshold? Is it 7 wins? Is it what does it look like? Is there anything the man can do to get you back on his side, like without Natty and playoff? I mean, like realistically,
I didn't need that to have his back anyways. I even said on the show, I said, look, I was ready to defend a loss against Miami, given the circumstances. Like I think we should have won. I probably would have been pretty pissed. But if it was like came down to a last minute field goal, I could have and had some things to count on, like to build on. I'd be like, yeah, here we go. I think you have to go into Georgia undefeated, right? And then how that Georgia game goes is what I'll tell you how I feel.
Okay.
I don't think it gets to that point.
No.
But we have to though. That's where my head's at. Like there's
wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking. I think if we can get a run game going, if we start running the ball, because Graham played bad even when he had time to throw. So like I feel like a lot of our offense is based off the run. Obviously, we need to start switching it up and some not running the same plays. But hot take now. I'm calling it. Billy keeps his job. We win 7 games. And not only that, I'm telling you, everybody thinks if DJ plays good Saturday, that all of a sudden he's going to start. I'm telling you, I know Billy. He's going to start. Graham's his guy.
Come back in.
It's crazy that everybody thinks that DJ, like they're like, it doesn't matter what he does tomorrow. He can throw for 5 touchdowns, 500 yards. Graham is coming back and playing.
Yeah, which I disagree with.
I don't, just because it's a 6-year veteran senior. I don't want to throw a freshman to the wolves.
The 6-year veteran went in game 1 and threw for 90 yards.
20 touchdowns, 3 interceptions last year, and highest completion percentage in the SEC though.
Yeah, but he lost me. He lost me yesterday, or Saturday.
I feel you. I get it.
Look, man, I'm not trying to be like I love it. I love that your head's still there, and I support you. I'm not going to be like those dickheads like you're crazy because I want to feel like you. Look, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be cheering them on. Like I'm not going to be like hope we lose or screw Billy. Like no, go out there, play your game. We'll reconvene on Sunday. Well, you know what I mean? Like it's like our favorite show with my wife. We love How I Met Your Mother, and when Lily and Marshall get in fights, they go timeout, and like we're in timeout. So for tomorrow, I'm in timeout, Billy. We're not fighting. Like, let's just go beat us. Let's go be normal. And then Sunday, we'll time back in. But for now, I'm in timeout mode.
I'm glad you feel that way because I see people in your comments talking about, I hope we get destroyed tomorrow that we can go ahead and fire Billy and fire Strickland.
Yeah, no.
Can I see your prize picks before I go?
Yeah, let's go. What do you want? Just don't get careful because I think I already messed the lingo, but what do you want? Passing, rushing, popular? You screwing with me? Where'd he go? All right, I'm gonna pick him out, and if I see his face, I'll bring him back. Oh,
what's up, baby?
What's up, bro?
What's up? Hey, what's everybody drinking on tonight, man? It's
Why
Friday.
are you at a club right now?
I ain't at a club. I'm at my buddy's house, man.
I know.
It's another day of work, man. I'm just enjoying work, man, from the forklift and everything else.
What are you drinking?
This is a little bit of vodka Sprite. Got me some Jaeger right here too. Just kind of.
Oh, you're drunk. The fact that you're already telling what you're drinking, and you didn't hit me with the organic bullshit.
Oh no, you like Jägermeister, man?
It's my jam.
We're gonna do a shot for Shelton, man. Let's go. Let's do a shot for High Top. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Woo! What's up, man?
What's up, baby? $5 for outside go Gators,
Huh?
and free 5 for Shelton the boys. Gators by a million. The man in the myth, the Gator onesie Aloe pack.
So here's my take. Miami's a mid team. They're not bad. They're not good. They're not Georgia. They're not Ole Miss. They're not LSU. They're not even Tennessee on our schedule. Somebody's going to beat them. if they get to they'll probably get to the playoff because their schedule's like easy cake, like cheese, the Cheesecake Factory, that kind of bullshit, whatever. So they'll make it to the playoff, but the first team they play isn't going to blow them the fuck out. So
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's going to be enough to get the Miami fans riled up by making the playoffs. So
fucking Miami fans. So what's up, man? How you been doing?
I'm drinking. It's hilarious. I'm drinking, but not Sheldon's Kool-Aid. Yeah, I feel you, Larry. Larry's mad at me.
So, what realistically do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
I mean, I think it should be an ass whooping. I don't think this. If we lose, I mean, we are in worse shape than I could have even more thought. Which is I feel like we keep saying it can't get any worse. It keeps getting worse, David.
I don't know, man. You got to be kidding me. But I think it's going to go like 52 to like 14 or something like that.
I hope so. I hope. I've been talking to DJ's agent, and he's fired up about tomorrow. I know the boys.
Ward isn't that bad until you start pressuring him, and then he throws picks everywhere. So the first team that can pressure Cam Ward will win. So I ain't worried about it. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm having fun. I've already taken like 3 shots of Jaeger. I mean, I've got this coming out of the corner. I'm hitting you from all cylinders, baby.
I see that. No Gainesville tomorrow. I see.
No, I'm not going to Gainesville. I'll be down for the UCF game though. So if anybody wants to come down for the UCF game, it'll be a night game, so you get plenty of tailgating.
That's game 5, right?
Huh?
That's game 5 because game 4 is Mississippi State.
Yeah, I think it's like game 5 or something. It's October the 5th.
Okay.
It's the first weekend of October, so I'll be down there, and then I have tickets to LSU, but I don't know if I'm going to go or not because we're probably just going to get blown out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going anyway. I like going just for the tailgating and the atmosphere anyway. I could care less if we win or lose. So I will be at LSU and I'll be at UCF. But other than that, man, you'll be catching me at Harmonic Woods doing the same thing I'm doing right now, just without the lights.
What kind of sort of music and
Smolder's drunk and he's on my show calling in when he's the co-host of the show. What's he doing?
Are you talking in third person?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. You know how The Rock does? Always like The Rock says, this is what the Smolder said.
Yeah.
Smolder will be done.
I'm picking what you're putting down.
I don't want to hog up too much time, though. I know we got people waiting. Do you have anybody waiting right now?
Yeah, I got a couple. We're going to get to them.
Look, I'm not going to keep them waiting. I will say that loss sucked the last Saturday. Hopefully there's changes coming. I don't know what those changes will be, whether Billy Napier just turns it around or some other things come. But at the end of the day, go Gators, and Gators by a million always.
Gators by a million, baby. Be good, man. Stay safe.
All right. A shot for you, baby.
Thank you. Hollywood.
What's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Got this Gator hat on. I want to take it off and burn it up. Shit like that,
Nobody's forcing you to wear Hollywood.
Man, we down here in Cheyenne, Wyoming right now. So I gotta.
That's up there, Hollywood. That's not that.
I'm from the South, so we call it down. You know
I know. I do it too. Wyoming?
Cheyenne.
The hell are you doing out there?
I travel a lot. I do engineering, so I be traveling and stuff.
Oh, you smart then. You one of them.
Something like that. I'll be leaving out tomorrow morning, headed back to Polk County, Florida. So I'm in the basement.
Oh, you're coming back?
Yeah, I'm going back to my basement. Yeah.
How you feeling about Napier, Hollywood?
Man, I honestly don't know because it's kind of like a relationship, loyal girl, never cheats on you, but she doesn't work. She doesn't do her job. Fucking dishes are never clean. Then one day you come home, the house is clean. It's Valentine's Day, AKA we upset Tennessee. It's Valentine's Day. Now we're nowhere rolling. As a matter of fact, let's go back to the first Christmas we were together, beating Utah. I think that was the best. And she bought you some really nice gifts. And then after that, it's all socks and drawers. It's nothing fucking good. It's
this is trash. Incredible. This is incredible.
I try to come on your show, man, be real positive about Billy and all that. I was like, recruiting's not going to fall off. We literally hosted a recruiting weekend for Miami. That's how bad shit is. In our own stadium, we brought 20 different athletes ranked. at least from 5-star, 4-star status. And it was just like, hey, come on over, check my girlfriend out. If you want to date her, take her out for a weekend. Fucking go ahead. Yeah, babe, around right now. You know, show them your features, you know, bullshit like that. So
when you say it like that, Hollywood, it hurts.
It does, man. Yeah. I feel sworder though. You got to drink to get that taste out your mouth. You got to drink. I think I drunk every night this week. I have not missed a night. I'm on whiskey right now. If Doris see this, hey.
It works. Hey, do you want to do the prize picks?
Yeah, man. I fuck with y'all. Excuse my language, but yeah, I won last night. $100 on prize picks.
Did you use the code?
I used the code High Top, y'all. So y'all definitely gonna get your money back.
Oh yeah.
Last night I picked Lamar Jackson over for the 220.5. I picked both of the kickers 1.5 over, and I got Caleb Williams for that half yard. So I know he's gonna win. The
point, yeah. All right, good stuff. Yeah, you just got me in trouble by saying over, but it is what.
I'm not.
No, you're good, dude. It's the rules, but we'll just we'll just chalk it up to the game. All right, who do you want? What do you want for tomorrow?
Let me see here.
Oh, I was gonna do tonight for the NFL. I forgot. Did I miss it? Is it too late for tonight?
I want to take Quinn Ewers.
We already got him.
Oh man, damn. Okay. So who is Malik Murphy down there? He's with Duke. He just won a starting job. I want Malik Murphy.
More or less. 200.
More.
Yeah, I like that pick. I've been eyeing that one. All right, we got 4. We need 2 more, I think. All right, cool. To complete our lineup. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you might have won the night there, buddy. Those are some hell of an analogies. Are you really coming back to Florida tomorrow, though? Or you just screwing with me?
Yeah, no bullshit. My flight leaves out at 5:45 in the morning. I got the job at Denver and leave out of there. It's always great to come to Colorado, hang out with people out there, go to Wyoming and stuff like that. Shout out y'all Gator fans out here. It's like one. But yeah, man, I also no tidbits or anything like that. Got a little greedy, joined the message boards and stuff like that. Billy's cooking with fire. And not in a good way. If he doesn't produce something good, everybody's frustrated. We're the fans. We're not just frustrated. The boosters are frustrated. And they're pretty much just on terms of like, we just waited out and see. But this is a year where, like everybody say, year 3, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And we're not going to be on this ship for a long time. So, I mean, I understand what Chad was saying. He might get to 2025. That's if DJ Lagway saves the season. We're in the SEC. I don't think it happens. We could be fighting for the bottom tier, the last 3 or 4 spots in the SEC, depending on what Billy put on the field, Miami.
DJ would have to have a Johnny Manziel-esque type of season.
Yeah, I mean, because we could see him throw 5-6 touchdowns against SAMFORD. We got a high to ride on, too, for the next week. And then, boom, we get to Texas A&M. Better defense, better athletes, wide receivers can't get separation. And it's a dark cloud over Gainesville right now. I mean, Khalil just went down, probably one of our most sure-handed guys. It's rough for Billy. I mean, it's kind of like every day something happens to say, like, dude, are you really in this? You might be over your head. If it's not an injury, it's somebody coming back from injury you play. Justice Boone played pretty freaking bad coming off of injury. Cam Waits played pretty freaking bad coming off of injury. These guys had a lot of hype following them. So I think I want to see the young guys, TJ Abrams, all them guys, give them a chance to influence some of the recruits that we do have, Ventrell Brown, Nayshawn Montgomery, to stay, because Billy's not going to be able to recruit any other players, but DJ Lagway and company with TJ Abrams, Tank Hawkins, and the class coming in, Vernell Brown, Nayshawn Montgomery, and the likes of him, that those guys can try to recruit players that want to play with them. But Billy, the way he did us Saturday, man, I'd be surprised if anybody really wants to come, because you want to go to a school that's not good to try to make it better. And especially with a history that Florida has, you want to go there and be like, man, yeah, I'm part of that reason it got good again. But when you're a laughing stock, and fans are starting to leave early and stuff like that, you like, man, you sitting there, you looking around at the stadium. We've all been in the stadium. It's 90 plus thousand strong. You looking around, you see people leaving. They don't leave one person at a time. They leave by the thousands. So when you see 5,000 people leave, 6 minutes later, Miami scored twice in the third quarter, fourth quarter, and you see 10,000 people, 20,000 people leaving, you start seeing those sections, and it looks like a Miami stadium now. Empty seats everywhere, you know. So that's not a tradition that we have. It sucks that we started off high and we literally went low. It's not like we started off low at Billy at 6-7, and then went 7-5, and now we're 8-4, 9-3. We literally started off at 6-7, 6-7, 5-7. So it's like,
we're going the wrong direction, Hollywood. We're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, man, I appreciate your analogies and you calling in and giving us your pick for Prize Picks, and appreciate you using the code High Top for Prize Picks as well, my man. You the man. I'm glad you won last night. Congrats on that.
Shout out High Top Sports, man. If y'all watching, they subscribe and they like the channel, might as well now.
Yes, sir. I'll see you, Bubba.
Go Gators.
What, Swolder?
All right, I'm back. I just want to give, what was that lady's name that was on the last call-in show?
Swamp
you know
Donkey.
who I'm talking about.
Swamp Donkey. Swamp Donkey.
Swamp Donkey, I want to give you a special shout out. You are like my spirit human, okay? You're like the female mascot of all of High Top and everything else. I expect a call in from you tonight. If you don't call in, I'm going to be very upset, which is fine if you don't. But if you do call in, at least grace us with your presence. That's all I want to hear tonight. That'll make my night.
Hopefully, we'll see. No
That's
call
all
yet.
I want to say. And you know what?
Right.
Thank you for using the promo code High Top on the Prize Picks thing, and go Gators. And thank everybody for their support. That's all I got to say.
Go Gators, baby.
Go Gators.
Damian Sneak says, "You're gonna be at the tailgate, Sheldon tail at game." No, I won't be. I will be in Tampa tomorrow. JT, talk to me, baby. What's going on?
What's up, Sheldon? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing better than FSU.
Yeah, there we go. Let them know, baby.
So I guess going into this game versus Samford, like my hope for Billy is at like a 0.5%, and if we can't blow out Samford with DJ Lagway, then my hope for Billy is going to be completely 0%. Billy hasn't proven that he can win on the road. We can't win at home. We can't, get 11 players on special teams. I mean, if we can't even blow out an FCS team, it's like, what can Billy do right?
Yeah, look, I think to make it to week 3, it's got to be 62-0, right? Or
Yeah,
like 7 or 3. Yeah, if they put up 20, see you, bud. Later, Gator.
Yeah, I mean,
he is running on the thinnest of thin lines going into Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Look, it sounds dumb, but it's like I don't care about the W. You need to show complete dominance, that the team is bought in. I don't want to hear that it was Samford. It was F that. Everyone's ass is on the line right now. You need to be dialed the F in, lock the F in, and rock and roll.
Yeah, we're just way too talented to not, be competitive with Miami, not blow out Samford. I mean, we should be competitive with A&M. I mean, on offense, they didn't look that impressive. On defense, they look good. But, we have to blow out Samford just so we can get momentum going into the A&M game. But I'm sure that'll come to a screeching halt because Graham Mertz will probably be able to play that game. And my prediction is, DJ is going to have a great game. He's gonna show everyone why he should be QB1. But I think it's foreseen that Graham Mertz will be starting during the Texas A&M game, and I'm afraid that's when fans will start turning in on each other when we'll start booing Graham and chanting DJ.
Yeah, I don't want to see Mertz, to be perfectly honest with you. I think at this point, again, I know Mertz had a bad game, and it's not the right way to bench him, and maybe I might be overreacting on that. But if you set DJ, right? Let's say he balls out, you go to Texas A&M and you sit DJ. Graham Mertz better come out there and blow people's socks off because the Boo Birds are going to be going nuts. So you're dancing with fire.
Yeah. But But I mean, I don't know. We better blow out Samford. I mean, DJ Lagway is the only reason why I think most Gator fans are tuning in. I think if Graham Mertz was starting in this game, I don't think anyone would be paying attention. But did you like make a top 3 list on like coaches that you would like to see Florida get?
I haven't yet. For me, I've seen people talk about it. I don't really want to even. I mean, obviously, I've talked about it. Lane's obviously up there for a lot of people. I wouldn't mind him.
Yeah, so with Lane, I see why people would gravitate towards Lane, but I mean, we all remember when he was at Tennessee, he did a horrible job. He was at USC, he left after 1 year. I mean, we've seen that he's been a head coach at big programs like that. So it's like, what makes us believe that he could do that here at Florida?
Maturity.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the
10
only
years
thing.
ago, nobody would have taken him, but I think he's overcame those things. His time at FIU were big. And obviously he's done much better at Ole Miss, able to handle his business and his play calling and things like that. So those things have all adjusted. But look, that's just kind of, I mean, there's so many names you can fling out there. It's tough to really tell. And I think what's going to be tough is just how the season ends, where these coaches are at. I mean, people can have a list. The reality of it is going to be tough. But all right, man. Well, JT, I appreciate you, big guy. We got 2 more people in here, and I got in the show here in a minute. So I don't want. I'm gonna try to get through everyone, but I appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Put him up. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on, Sheldon? I've been in hiding all year. I haven't did no podcasts all year long.
Where you been?
You guys out though.
I appreciate you,
man. It's been a busy year. I've been very busy, so working and things of that nature. But it's been rough. But I had to come on, man. After the Miami game, it hurt Florida Gator Nation, man. Gator country is hurt. Gator Nation is hurt. We're all embarrassed by how Billy did us. I mean, our defensive line don't look like SEC defensive line. Yes, they're big, but we're talking about, are they getting up the field? Are they getting enough pressure on the quarterback? Because we've seen Cam or just sit back there and pat the ball, go 5-10 yards extra back and just have all day. And then just the audacity just to stare us down while he runs out of bounds. It was just a tough thing to see. I know this the call-in show. I should have called in what it was, Sunday or Monday.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get into this week. Let's get into this week. I'm not gonna even get into that. So we know DJ starting. I'm hoping DJ throws 6 touchdowns, throws for 400 yards, rush for 100. Just make it unbelievably hard for Graham to come back and start.
For sure.
Because we already know, Graham got lucky last year towards the end of the year. I mean, he did play a tad bit better towards the end of the year, but we still were losing ball games. For sure. So I'm hoping DJ and the spark that DJ had. Go ahead.
No. But my concern is I think DJ Mertz comes back healthy no matter what DJ does, unless he just looks in complete control. I would be hard pressed to see Mertz get the bench. But I will say if that's the case, I'm not, because I don't know, man. It's like the Bledsoe Tom Brady thing, right? Bledsoe goes out hurt, and if Tom Brady comes in, it's just better. It's like why even go backwards? I don't know.
Right. We've been going backwards for the last 3 seasons. Can we finally move forward with the 5-star, the Gatorade Player of the Year, the #1 recruit in the country at quarterback?
Yeah,
are we gonna play with a washed-up senior from 5-6 years ago?
Yeah.
Nothing against Graham Mertz, great kid. Now he's great kid.
I was all in. I was all on the Heisman. I was all in on the Heisman season and him doing well, and I wanted him to do well. It just didn't before he even got hurt. I mean, he only put up 91 yards, and I get that Miami's D is solid and all these things, but took too long to make decisions. And look, Mertz came out there and started just slinging the rock around, was able to use his legs. Your legs are extremely important in college football nowadays. It just the mobile quarterbacks are huge, and Grant Mertz can get it, but not like DJ. His release, he's just a baller, man. I remember talking to Connor Clark at the Orange and Blue game, and this was when DJ was struggling during practice, and we heard all about that he was struggling, making some bad reads, throwing some interceptions, and he goes, "Look, man, I really could give two shits what these practice reports say. This kid is an absolute baller. The same reason why he struggled on the Elite 11. When you put him in these scenarios and these situations and whatnot, it's not him. He's there to ball. And so that's my thing is like, the kid's a baller. Let him play. Let's go win some damn football. I mean, just like Lamar Jackson last night. Just let him ball. Just put the ball in his hand.
Right.
He didn't play great quarterback, but his ability to move the ball with his feet, and then when he needed to sling it, he could sling it. I mean, Lamar's a baller. This is what it is.
I think DJ have that same type of juice. Now he's going to make some freshman mistakes because he haven't played college football yet, so he's going to make those mistakes. But the type of player I think he is, I think he will, not let us down and play pretty good football as far as passing the ball, down the field. Because if you look at his tape, he's a guy that one of his first reads is looking for the long ball first, and then he started reading back down. Checking number 2, number 3, and number 4.
And he reads the field very well. He's not a run first mentality. He did it yesterday. And think about Dylan Raiola's up on the TV screen. I'm watching the BYU SMU game, and they're showing Dylan Raiola. Remember, Dylan was the same class, second ranked quarterback behind DJ Lagway, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns against UTAP. But they're expecting him to have a monster game come Colorado, tomorrow as well too. I think he'll struggle a little bit, but they're all in on Dylan Raiola. Their people are high on Nebraska simply because of Dylan Raiola. So,
right, it hurts. Then losing Asa Turner, losing Devin. Devin. I started cornerback.
Devin Moore.
I can't take Devin Moore. Losing Devin Moore. Losing those guys. That we thought was going to come in and have a great year this year and help the secondary be better. It didn't, I'm telling you, Devin Moore didn't play 2 series? He was out.
Yeah, he was out pretty quickly. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, it's painful for the kid. I mean, because good Lord, I know he's been working hard.
Yeah, he's been on the injury list since 2019, it feels like. But hey, Alex, I'm Millionaire Trader Alex. I appreciate it, man. I've got a time slot here. I got to be off in 10 minutes. I got 7 people, so I want to try to get through everybody. But I appreciate you calling in. Miss you on Saturday. We'll have a call-in show tomorrow, so don't be afraid to call in. We'll chop it up if you're there, man. I appreciate you.
All right, man. I appreciate you too, man. Thank you, man.
Later, Bubba. Bad comparison. They lost because Lamar played like dog shit, first of all. Okay. But in the sense that when he wanted to turn on and just get going, I mean, the guy moved the football on the field, made some big plays, but horribly quarterbacked at the end there. Didn't spike the ball. I don't think he played well from quarterbacking and managing the game, but he was able to ball out, is what I was getting at. That's all. Boys, a tight top Peralta here. Okay. The people ask, the people get. You're a star.
Hey, here I am, Dave. I'll just let you know, showing you the love. There I am.
You're an American hero.
I love all of you guys. I'm just saying, everybody in the comments, y'all are amazing. I got one thing to say. I will not hold you guys up. I just wanted to come on real quick, but I would be happy if we could just complete like 8 out of 10 third downs. Can we get some third downs?
We went 1 for 9. We went 1 for 9.
Some third down there on the 30.
Put money down.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I appreciate it. Hey, you calling in tomorrow?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. I'll call in tomorrow for sure.
I'll be drunk for that time.
And I'll have a buzz probably tomorrow, and I'll be like on key. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'll have my gear on. I'll be geared.
You be goosed up.
I'm be goose.
All right.
Definitely goose.
I'll see you on Donkey.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Trey Trump.
There you go.
What's up? Oh. We lost him. We got the kiddies. Let's go. Little family reunion, baby. I love it. Come on, Trey. Where you at, baby? No. All right, Trey. I'm gonna leave you down here. I can see you when I see your face. What what is this? What is this?
What do you think about this face right here?
It hurts. It hurts.
Does this face look like a liar to you? This guy right here? This guy?
When you zoom in like that, I get a little more detail, a little bit.
Why was he lying to us?
Ah.
Why is this guy coming around? Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk.
I think he lied to
Hey,
himself.
No, look at that smirk. He ain't lying to himself.
You
see that?
This is how you guys call in. You call in with presentations, all right? This is how you call it from now on. He called in on 2 separate lines, boys, for this.
Guys, okay. Mertz, Billy's talking about, Mertz is taking a big step forward. Mertz, best thing that ever happened to DJ. Everything that can be, this whole offense is geared around a second-year quarterback. Look at that face. He said that.
I can't.
He said that. Lying. He's lying. He's either
What
lying.
happened?
He's either
What
lying
happened?
or Mertz had a concussion before he went in there.
That could
Because
have
we
been.
all watched the GNFP offense, breakdown. We all watched it. They were open.
I haven't seen the offense. I went straight to the defense. What did he say about offense?
The wide receivers were open. There were plenty of shots he could have took.
Mm-hmm.
And the shots he did take were just bad throws, just objectively bad throws. Like,
Really?
yeah. At least two
I haven't watched.
2 walk-in touchdowns. 2 walk-in touchdowns.
I know the one
Or
throw
just
that was
missed.
going viral was the post route by Badger where Mertz threw a bad ball, didn't lead him. That was the one I saw on.
Yeah,
on,
that
again,
was
I went
one of
straight
them.
to the defense because I just felt defensively that we were going to be better, and I felt like offensively, I felt like the line, although Cam Waits was shit, I felt like he had time. But did he say that in the video?
I didn't watch the defense one.
No. On offense, did he say that Mertz had time? Like there was like the line wasn't as atrocious as that people make it
The
believe.
first half,
Yeah,
first
I
half
felt
he
like
had
all
more
day.
time, and then the second half, the right side broke down like all the time.
Yes, I agree with those things. I think run block was atrocious on the all 4 quarters, but pass block, I felt like he had plenty of time, and he just wasn't hitting the passes. And then
Yeah,
and then he took too long. Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's why either Billy's lying, or Mertz. There was something going on with Mertz that day. I don't know.
Yeah, Mertz. You think Mertz took the bag through the game?
I don't know, but I do think that there's potential for us to come out and just run the table, like against A&M or something like that. Like one of these games, we're just going to show some potential, some good things, and a game might look good, might be like promising, but I don't
Your
get
takeaways
it.
from the film where there's potential there. If Lagway's quarterback, that's what you just said.
Yeah, I mean, if Lagway could have hit those throws, it'd been a closer game. The crowd would have got fired up. It would have probably been really close at halftime.
What do you say to that, Chai?
No, y'all were gonna lose either way.
All right, that was enough of him. What were you? Go ahead, Mitchell.
I don't doubt that. I mean, I do think we were gonna lose either way, but I think the score would have been closer. The whole buzz would have been way more calm. Like,
okay,
I think realistically, it would have been what we thought. Like maybe not 41, because the time of possession was absurd. Time of possession was absolutely absurd. Right? Miami had the ball like twice as long as Florida did. We could have stayed some drives. It would have been maybe closer to like 35, 24. That's kind of what I was actually thinking going into the game. I thought it was going to be closer. I thought Miami was probably still going to win. It wasn't going to be that big of a deal, but when you get blown out because you're 1 for 9 on third down, show this guy's face again. Show this guy's face again right here.
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
Right here. That guy. 1 for 9.
Bro, I was talking about that
smirk right there.
I was like, I could have fell forward 4 yards at least twice. You know what I mean? Like I could have. I think my son could have called a journal play in the dirt at least 2 times that have been successful. 1 for 9, bro. That's bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. The play calling. I'm not an expert in that area, so I don't know if the play calling's bland. I don't know if Miami dialed it up and knew exactly what we're gonna do. But
You guys.
All I know is that smirk. All I know is that smirk. He's hiding something.
Yeah, it's $27 million. Is what he's hiding.
That's the guy
All right,
with a full bank account right there.
Let's close it down with you three. Hey, hold on. Mitchell's a smart kid. Give us the last pick here, big guy. Did I lose? I had 4. Did we have 5? What happened to our picks? Oh no. Who am I missing? All right, we're Ty. You're gonna give us one, and Mitch, you're gonna give us more or less. What do you want, Ty? Mitchell, you're up first, big guy.
For what?
Oh, you can't even see the damn pay. I'm an idiot. My bad. For Prize Picks, we're sponsored by Prize Picks. Use the code High Top to get $50 and use $5. What do you want to do here, big guy?
For Quinn Ewers?
No, anybody. You got Shador Sanders, you got Travis Hunter, more or less touchdowns receiving. Give me a player that you like tomorrow, maybe a big game that you like. We can go look at that game. Date on blue.
Let me see if I can get this better. I don't know. Let me see.
There's more. I mean, I can
Travis
go
Hunter, 85 yards, 85 receiving yards. Give me more than that. Give me plus on that.
Yeah, right? That's a steal. That's why I've been thinking that. That's a no. I feel like they're giving that away. All right, Chai, hit me.
Give me Shador over 315.
Really? Okay, we're gonna lock it in on $5. $5. You know what? Let's do 10 for the boys. 10 pays out 150. Let's do it 10. Submitter.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah,
go ahead. Hey, Sean, before I head out of here, you should who would you much rather have, Ryan Day or Lane Kiffin?
Oh, Lane Kiffin. I think I'm not a huge fan of Ryan Day at all.
I think Ryan Day. I think I go Ryan Day actually. Just
I would
because
take Brian Hartline over Ryan Day.
Well, so the reason why I ask is Lane is who's your Florida coach who couldn't recruit worth a damn but still put out a good product on the field? Who was
Mullen?
Was it Mullen? Okay. I think Lane is just a more offensive-minded player, person.
Look, that does concern me. His inability to recruit. He has not done that. He's done okay at Ole Miss, not fantastic. It is Ole Miss. He crushed. He's AKA one of the Portal Kings. I've put like him and Norvell in that category.
Portal got Norvell at right now.
I mean, you have to have both. You have to have both. So, and I think he would recruit just fine at Florida. I like his swagger. I think Ryan Day fits the vibe at Florida. I hate Ryan Day. I can't even fathom. I shit on the guy like at least 3 times the show. I think he's a bum. The guy can't win the big one. He's Jim Harbaugh's bitch. He's successful because Ohio. You could plug a turd. I feel like at Ohio State, they just recruit. They have talent through the ass on a regular basis. Ryan Day finds a way to get it to lose the game. Now, to be fair, Lane's done that from time to time too. That I've given Lane shit for, but at least Lane's gonna do it with some swagger. So give me Lane.
Yeah, I was only thinking that because I feel like it'd be actually a nice storyline that Urban left Florida. He went straight to Ohio State, right? He took a year off, then went to Ohio State.
Ryan Day?
No, Urban.
He took a couple years off.
Yeah, so
Like
Urban left Florida, took 2 years off, went to Ohio State, and I thought it would actually be a pretty nice storyline. That
That's stupid. I don't want to wash up Ohio State coach.
Well, I mean, besides Michigan, yes, I know Ohio.
That's all they play. That's they have one game a year. They can't win it.
Yeah, but also if you think about it, if Ryan Day brings that exact staff down to Florida, you have Brian Hartline who could recruit South Florida wide receivers.
I said I would take Brian Hartline over Day. Just that, then I can still get all those things.
Yeah, but also Brian Hartline might not have.
I don't want Ryan Day. I don't like. I don't like him.
Hey man, listen. Coach Hayes, I know you know his show, but he actually had that where he was just like, "Would you take Jim Harbaugh over Ryan Day?" And he was just like, "I'll take Ryan Day any second." He only loses 1 or 2 games a year. Like he's the
that's a Miami fan. You guys will just be grateful for anything. That's how you guys
right now, like you guys are. That's okay.
Right,
but I think Jed Fish would be a good pick for you guys too. I don't know. Anybody's better than Billy right now. I don't know.
All right, you done?
What'd you say?
No, actually.
No, all right, I got to rip, boys. I got to close this thing down.
All right, man.
Later, boys.
All right, see you.
See you, Mitch. All right, boys. Bye-bye. Appreciate y'all tuning in for their little call-in show. Love you. Of course, use Prize Picks. We're pumped. I'm pumped to partner with them. Hopefully we can extend this thing. I'm glad to hear you guys. Some of you guys are using it, using the code High Topic at 50 bucks. Dude, I love it because it's fun. That's where I'm at with it. Like, it's just a more fun way, and it's a little more skill involved with it. And I like the fantasy aspect of it. Like the individual players, and the fact that we get to do that with college players is even cooler. And when you're watching the game, you're cheering for, more levels to the game. That's why I like it. For me, it's I enjoy it. But I appreciate y'all. I got another show I got to get rock and rolling for. Be sure to tune in tomorrow live, 9:35 a.m. for the High Top Game Day show. Should be going. Uncle Lou's going to be on it. Ty, Cody, the whole gang's going to be there. It's going to be a banger. I'll see you guys then. Love you.